Well, while the Border Patrol works tirelessly to keep migrants from entering the country illegally, turns out some of their reinforcements could actually be working against them. Some Army troops deployed along the southern border now being connected to human smuggling. NewsNation's Ali Bradly joins us live from Arizona. So, Ali, do we know how many soldiers we're talking about being involved with this?
So with these two separate incidents within just a week here, Nichole, we're talking about two active duty Army soldiers that were deployed from Louisiana to Texas under the Department of Defense, not under Governor Greg Abbott's Operation Lone Star. And these people were there to help curb human and drug smuggling. Instead, that is a crime that they're being charged with right now. So take a look here. These are exclusive images that we obtained. These are booking photos from the Kinney County Sheriff's Department of these two individuals that we're talking about here, Desmond Braxton and Diamond Lampton, who were arrested last week in that county on two separate human smuggling incidents. Now, according to the report, during a traffic stop, Braxton claimed she was transporting her friend, who was really an undocumented individual from Ecuador. And then just hours later, Lampton tried to evade law enforcement. She didn't stop. She pulled over. Two undocumented individuals eventually bailed out, and then she accelerated again, and that initiated a pursuit with the deputy. She eventually crashed and was taken into custody, and the individuals were never found. So the Kinney County Sheriff, I talked with him this morning, and he says it is disheartening to see military members involved in what he is calling treason.
I think it is an act of treason, because you're helping an unknown individual coming to the United States for an unknown reason for a price. I don't know what they got themselves in. They don't know what they got themselves into. I don't know what the outcome's going to be, but it's not going to be in their favor. I'm going to say to all active duty military personnel, please, please, please don't get wrapped up in this, because it's not going to come out good.
So we have reported here at NewsNation on the struggles that Kinney County has been facing with housing females. They don't have the facilities to hold women. So with these two women, the sheriff says both were released on a PR bond with a court date where they will be facing felony human smuggling charges. Now, when it comes to the military side of things, we know there are additional consequences. Different things happen on that side, Nichole. So we did reach out to the Department of Defense, but we did not hear back. But the sheriff tells me that these two will likely be dishonorably discharged after they face some kind of military trial. Nichole.
All right, so Ali, we certainly don't hear about a lot of cases like this, but do we know if these type of corruption cases are somehow becoming more frequent? Are they happening more?
Yeah, so the military keeps things really, really quiet a lot of times when it comes to this and handles these things internally. But we do know that back in 2005, there was a big ring of National Guard that were involved in human smuggling. And I talked with the National Border Patrol Council about it. And if they believe that these people are using their service to their advantage here, take a listen.
Not only, I think, would they lead on their service, but at the same time, they would lead on some of their training. You know, I don't know what training some of these individuals have received. You know, it could be surveillance training, whatever it may be. So they realize, hey, if I do things a certain way, maybe, you know, I won't raise those red flags where people are going to think, oh, you know, something's up. So, I mean, definitely, you know, it all comes hand in hand.
So a big piece of this is there are more people deployed down at the southern border because there's a crisis at the southern border, right, Nichole? So what the sheriff and Art tell me is that there's inevitably going to be more people that end up in corruption because there's more opportunity for it.
Yep, more opportunity. All right, Ali, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.